turns and he turns, he's turning into a very tight foot triangle. So you can triangle him as he turns, and if you can go get the far leg in mid-go, you can have all types of attacking scenarios. So let's this way, please. If I'm in here and I hit an overwrap, and I feel like he sits up and begins to turn, if you can get this leg while you're over the top and he continues to try to turn, you can stop his turn mid-go, so I can then look for triangles, or I can simply flatten Kyle back out and look for arm locks or far side back triangles. So you have some good stuff there. My favorite is going to the top, but you may have a guy that turns on you, so be ready to switch to front triangle when they turn on you hard as well. And if you can go get the leg, which is much more common in the gi, because you have the pants, you can get the gi pants. It's quite easy to keep people down when you get the gi pants. You have that ability to keep him flat on his back. So overwrapping your leg, sort of the same principle from the Williams guard, from the back versus the strangle arm and getting the control arm and then coming to the top and looking for your front triangle. If they turn, looking for the front triangle. So that pretty much does it for our video set. My goal and my hope is by the end of this series that you have a really in-depth understanding of not only the Williams guard, because it's a guard that I favor very much. I mean, it happened because it had to happen, but I know that it's not a guard for everybody. And my hopes are that you can see the relationships between the Williams guard with the frame and getting to a trap triangle, like the far side arm lock's a little different, but the trap triangle and the omoplatas. And I hope that the relationship between the overhook guard, closed guard, and the clamp guard, sort of that intermittent position, that intermediate position between the two that really glues everything together, the clamp guard, comes through on this for you. And it opens your mind up to say, hey, you know what, I like that guard, but now I can relate it with, you know what, I'm really good at the overhook. And hey, I now know that there's a clamp thing that I can glue everything together, and I can get to the triangle and I can, the trap triangle, and then I can start to marry the trap triangle with a system of submissions, of chains that either submit your training partner or just put you right back in the trap triangle using all the methodologies of pummeling that we took a look at. And you can keep them in trap triangle until, hey, I got you and I've submitted you, trading partner or opponent. Or we get to the omoplata and then you go, hey, you know what? I like the method that Sean shows in the omoplata with the semi-triangle, the moving of the foot, the forward downward pressure. And now I understand the counters to the counters, and my confidence level goes up in the omoplata, and I can not only look for submissions, but I can look to chain together systems with the omoplata. So now I've got a guard system that I can omoplata somebody if all else fails, and now I can move into a cross-side system with the arm trap, or hey, I can even get into a leg system that you can watch on John's videos. My real hope is that the intention of this video series gives you that, and also, of course, some other concepts and philosophies that I really like very much. I can't stress enough, I said it way early in the DVD series that there are some triangles that my good friend, and I'm not trying to promote sales on his DVDs, I'm just, my good friend John has come out with, and they're game changers, and I didn't go over those in depth here. I don't believe that's fair for me to go over those in depth here. I just briefly showed them, but I did show how I used to do the triangle, and I currently still do as I'm evolving my triangle game to keep up with the current trends. I hope that the stuff that I showed makes sense, and it also the way that I show it relates to what you're doing. But I also hope that you go and check out what he's done with the triangles if you haven't already, and it's a quite impressive set and a quite impressive set of knowledge. that he imparts on us all. So anyway, it's been a pleasure. I hope you guys enjoy it. I look very much forward to hearing the feedback, and thank you very much for Kyle. Thank you very much. This guy had a very difficult job. Thank Brennan, the camera guy, had a very difficult job as well. These guys had a harder job than I do. And thanks for your support out there. So look forward to hearing from some hopeful good feedback.